pretty, what's
City
output?
Hall was
on social media.
Yeah.
And so to you, what does this represent?
This represents unity, solidarity. It, to me, is a bridge to bringing people together.
And we still see things like what happened in West Lincoln, the other day.
Yeah.
It's still happening. It's in this day and age, you think it, I thought we were past all that, but I guess we're not.
I mean, the problem is that we're not past all of the prejudice against the community. I don't know if we ever will be, but I know we're in a better place than we were 10, 20 years ago. But I don't think the fight for equality ever ends. I think it's something that I would call as more of a lifestyle.
You gotta keep the fight alive. Yeah.
You do. I mean, when people stop fighting, that's when things get overwhelming.
When things can go bad, yeah.
Yeah. It took about a year to get it, and it was a journey filled with ups and downs, but at the end of the day, it feels absolutely amazing that it's happened, even amidst the pandemic.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Am I live?
Everybody's got a nice
Yeah,
shady
of course
spot.
you're live the whole time.
I'm not going to. Thanks, Beth.
Jim, how are you?
Hey, Fallon, how are you?
I'm well. Air hug?
Yeah, air hug. Okay.
Right.
Do the air this, air that.
The air elbows.
And I do have, for the record, I do have my
That is
mask in case
good.
anyone's worried. I've got it on. It's just very hard to speak with a microphone when you got that on. And for the sight impaired, they can't read your lips, so it's very, very difficult. So I try to do everything. It's hard.
Can I give you just a quick rundown?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please do.
So Jim, you're going to be on the red, and Fallon and Lindsay are going to be on the yellow, and then we have downtown CIA on the next team, and Lori McChrystal on the purple. Okay. So Lori's not going to speak,
Right.
but everybody's just going to go back to the rainbow in between. So you speak first and go back, and then introduce the boys. You introduce Fallon,
Got
and
it.
then introduce the
What do you do like they do in the Keynote park thing, right?
Yes,
You go back
yes,
to your spot.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So Fallon. Nice. Yeah, you hear people in the shop. They're like, "Where'd you get that?"
Yes? Oh, so I just got to talk loud. I can, oh, but talking to the mic for you guys. Got it. I can do that. Oh, different mic, yeah. Hold it on.
So I'm going to get everybody in place in their spots, and then
Sounds good. Hey, Paul.
How's it going?
Oh, good. How you doing?
All right.
Good.
She's
She's
used to where these things are. The new norm, I think.
I know.
I hate them.
I do too. I don't like them, and I'm kind of claustrophobic.
Yeah, I am too.
You are too, yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then when you have glasses, they fog up. There's no way, because every time you breathe out, they fog up.
Yeah.
So I have to take, then I can't see. So I'm always kind of like, do I want to see or breathe, you know?
Well, there was talk just recently of requiring people even jogging outside to wear it. And I jog every day. I could not wear it.
No. You know what? And I've heard doctors tell me the carbon dioxide is very bad for you if you're going to suck it out. Right? So got to be careful. So I'll have mine, but I'm not going to wear it what I'm talking. That's for sure.
So it's not like amplified. You can definitely when you're up there.
Ah, Fallon,
And I'm just going to tell Ron the same thing. Hi, Ron. So the microphone doesn't.
Yeah, get out here. Where's Ted? That's out there taking some shots. Everybody smile for the pictures here. $5 a picture. Take as many as you want.
I thought we agreed on 10.
$10. 5 each. Sorry, 5 each.
What's the profit?
Keeping in mind it's hard to hold our guts in this long, so take them quickly.
That's why I wore black.
I only speak for myself. No one else has a problem.
Good cover.
Okay, like that. That's good. We're ready? Okay, we're just waiting for our live streaming to make sure.
I ordered the hottest day.
Thank
so
you. I
hard.
appreciate that. Right on top of the asphalt, as hot as it can be. We're good? All right. We're going to get things started. Can everybody see me okay? I'm going to take my microphone off for this point. Nobody's within 2 meters of me. We're outside. We're safe. So first thing I want to say is thank you. Thank you to all of you for being here today. Beautiful day. Mother Nature is cooperating, making sure that we've got the absolute perfect day for an absolute incredible event. First thing I'd like to acknowledge too, I know I'm joined by City Councilor Lori Lococo, who's here today. Thank you, there's Lori. And across the street is Wayne Campbell with a pink shirt. Wave, Wayne. Thank you. I'm joined by a number of staff. We've got Beth and Clark and Tatiana here. So wave, Beth, Clark, and Tatiana. They've worked, and Matt, of course, Matt over here, who made sure that the physicality of this was done. And it was, they did it late last night. I came by, it was supposed to happen at 9, and it ended up, they were behind, so it happened later. So Tatiana stayed here to make sure everything went well. And apparently she slept at City Hall last night. So that's dedication. And I want to say the commitment of the staff to make this happen, because there were challenges. As you can see, we've completely reconstructed this area, but we were very mindful of the fact that we wanted to get this done during Pride Month. So we're working with some challenges, and also at the same time, I don't know if any of you are aware, there's this thing called COVID going on right now. So we had nothing but challenges every step of the way, and irrespective of that, here we are, and we got it done. And I want to salute the staff that were behind making this happen. Please help me thank them. See, today, and I'll tell you, I don't wear my chain of office all the time. I only wear it for special events because I don't like to dilute the times that I wear it. And this is very special. This is the very first municipally endorsed crosswalk, Rainbow Crosswalk in the region and installed. I know St. Catharines is coming later this month. I know Niagara College has got a couple, and we're proud to be among the first. I'm also joined by former City Councilor and supporter Joyce Morocco as well, so please help me thank Joyce for supporting this as well today. And also, you know, I marched proudly a couple of weeks ago along with the Niagara Regional Police, and we stand up, we stand together, we took a knee together, and we stand for diversity and inclusivity. And that's what this represents. Niagara Falls, I like to say it's the Coca-Cola of municipalities. It's one of the most well-known brands on the planet. And I can tell you, having been many places around the world, I've not yet found a country or a place that they didn't instantly know about Niagara Falls. I didn't have to say it's this place where we have water and it goes over a rock. And ironically, we're not far from the Rainbow Bridge. It's a city that a day like today in the afternoon, you're going to see a gorgeous rainbow crusting across the falls when the mist and the sunshine come together. And I think it's absolutely beautiful that it takes both sunshine and rain to make a rainbow. And I think that represents the challenges that many of us have felt. And I want you to know you're all included and you're all loved and we're all one. We're all in this together. And that's why we're out here today to say we're not going to approach bigots and people like that with whack-a-mole approach. That's not the approach, because when you cut a weed off, the root is still there and it still grows. You got to get down to the root, and it's education and it's awareness, and that's what today is all about. And I want you to know you're supported by this council, and we wanted to make sure, and our staff had to come up with a way to do this, that it could stand the traffic going over it. Walked-on surfaces are a challenge as it is, and we wanted it to be right next to City Hall, right next to one of our newest parkettes, and in a place that's going to completely regentrify. That's the GO station down the street. Ryerson, I could see the building right over there, our innovation incubation hub. This is going to be the most exciting part of downtown. It's going to be dynamic, and this is why we wanted this to be right here in an important place. And this is made with thermoplastics that'll be long-lasting. It's going to be resilient to the challenge of transportation, to traffic, to weather, and of course, Canadian winters. So our staff had to work very hard to come together to put something that was going to look nice, last, and be an everlasting symbol of inclusivity and, of course, diversity. And we're not exclusive, we're inclusive. We're not divisive. We want to make sure that everybody understands that's how our community is going to work. So let me bring you back to the beginning quickly. Fallon Shaw set up an appointment. Yeah, let's give her a hand. Fallon Shaw. Really neat lady. And she came to visit us with an idea. And we embraced the idea, we loved the idea, and I told you about the challenges we had to deal with a total rebuild of all the infrastructure that we had at this corner, and try to time it. And she was relentless. You know, at points we said, you know, do you want to do something closer to the Rainbow Bridge? You know, because of, obviously it's an international crossing, very famous. No, I'd like it to be here. And do you like that? No. And we got to have it done for Pride Month. Yes, and then of course we're flying the pride flag, and I'll tell you, it was her insistence, it was her persistence that helped us to get to this point as well. And you always need leadership when you want to get anything done, and Fallon provided that. So I'd like to, first of all, on behalf of the city, to say thank you to Fallon. I'd also like to, big hand for Fallon, please, thank you. We cannot underestimate her efforts, and the other major group I do have to acknowledge is the BIA. We've got the chair of the BIA, Ron Charbonneau, and they've co-funded this together the city. It cost us a few $1,000s, and they quickly stepped to the table to make sure it got done in this business improvement area in our downtown. And I'd like to acknowledge the efforts of our business improvement area of the downtown. Ron's in the blue, by the way, in case, give us a wave, Ron. That's Ron over there, in case you wonder, who the heck's Ron? So I just want to say thank you. So my next job is to call up Fallon Shaw. I'm sure she's going to have some great words to share with everybody. And I want to say on behalf of the city, thank you, and thank you.
Thank you, Jim Diodati. Okay, I'm going to take my mask off. Blake, you're going to keep yours on. So I had to write some stuff down. I was a little nervous. This has been a journey and a half. I don't know, has a show of hands who followed any of this on social media? So then some of you might know that there were some people that weren't really excited about this, and I knew that was going to be the case. Are we on? Testing? All right. So I would like to say a big hello to everybody, everyone that's watching, everybody that came and showed up. Thank you so much. This is a very big day in this region, this city. After almost a year of Project Rainbow Crosswalk, it's complete. It's here. What an absolute beautiful symbol of solidarity, unity, and diversity for the community. I want to take this opportunity to thank some people. First, I would like to start off with this young man next to me. This is Blake Smith. He is not only a friend, but he is a very active trans advocate and mental health advocate in the Niagara region. Blake and I have had a chance to work on a few things together. He also represents Out Niagara. He sits on the board. I have had Out Niagara contribute to some of the events that Blake and I have done. I see some other members from Out Niagara here, so that's really awesome. Thank you guys for coming and supporting. I would also like to add that Blake has been a huge right hand at a lot of my events. If anyone's been out to any of them, you know that you probably see Blake and I together running around. His visibility makes a big difference, and I am proud to call him my friend and colleague. I would like to thank my best friend Gord. If you look right here, Gordon McRae. Without him, I may have given up at some of the tough times. He's my bodyguard, my photographer, and he's done amazing jobs at both. It's not easy to be my photographer. I would like to thank Joyce Morocco for listening to me, helping me get the ball moving. Wayne Campbell, Lori Lococo, Chris Dabrowski, and to you, Jim Diodati, and to all of the staff, Matt. Thank you all working tirelessly to make sure that this happens. And I just want to let everyone know that our mayor wore rainbow socks to the first meeting, and I will absolutely, yes! I'm sorry, but when someone does something like that, you've already shown me that you're up for inclusivity, and that meant a lot to me. I was nervous at that meeting too, and when I seen those socks, it got a little better. I really appreciate the monetary contributions from the BIA. Thank you so much for making it a little less stressful. That was a really big thing for me when they reached out and said that they would put in the money. I have to send a huge shout out to our safe space, Third Space. It's just across the street right over here. It's where we were able to hold a lot of our safe events. It is the only alcohol-free LGBTQ plus 2 SIA safe space in the region. And we have a new director there now who wants to continue and keep it that way. So I just want to let everybody know that that is continuing to be a safe space. No matter what community you're from, you're welcome there, and I welcome you. I believe that there are many marginalized and oppressed communities, and if we all come together, there's huge power in numbers. I want to thank everybody else that had something to do with this. I can't mention all of your names because Pride Month would probably be over. But this goes out to all of you. Thank you. I want you to remember that given the current climate of the world right now, peace, love, and acceptance are three things that we need to put out into the world. Hate never wins. We have proved that with this symbol of hope and unity. And I want you all to take a picture. This is history. Stand on it. Do the Abbey Road Beatles thing, whatever it is that you want to do. And just remember that this day is something that is going to start so many other things in this area, in this region. And I'm just so happy to be a part of it. And I thank the community for allowing me to bring this forward. Thank you so much, everyone.
Fallon, those are great words. She just said, I yell better. I think that's a nice way of saying have a bigger mouth. I think that's what it is. Thank you. I agree with that. So next up, yeah, and I think you're absolutely right, Fallon. You know, you don't fight hate with hate. Just fight it with love, right? And inclusivity, and we're going to get there. One step at a time. I always say to my kids, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So next, I'd like to call up Ron Charbonneau, the chair of the Downtown BIA, for their support, their contribution to today. So please help me welcome Ron.
Hi, I'm Ron from the Downtown BIA. I just want to thank everybody and the city and all their staff, Fallon, for getting this done and picking our downtown as the spot to be for it. That's about all I got to say. They covered everything. So I just want to thank everybody for getting this done, and thank you very much.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everybody here today, that concludes our speeches. Tony Branca, one of our downtown BIA supporters, Hair Lovers Place, who's going to be very busy starting tomorrow morning, I'm sure. Yeah, I don't have to use my son's soup bowl anymore, so I'm looking forward to the change. So on behalf of the city, all the staff, all the people involved in the BIA, I want to say thank you to your patience. If you ever have concerns, if you ever have anything you need to talk about, we're right over here. Come and visit us. Fallon, thank you for your leadership. It wasn't always easy. The BIA, thank you for your partnership. And on behalf of the city, this is your crosswalk. Enjoy it. Thank you very much. Okay, we're going to do some pictures. If you'd like to take some pictures. Let me get my socks up and running here.
Yes. I love that you wore those.
Oh, of course I did. Here, let me get them all the way up. All right.
Coolest mirror in Canada, honestly.
Oh my God.
Let's look at a picture of Jim and it's just the socks. No face.
Yeah, just my socks, not my face. That's okay.
This will be the new international picture. We want to try and make this go viral. So
Yeah.
anybody that's
Here,
recorded
let me
any
get
of
down
this,
too. How about this? Then you can get it all in.
can we get one
Yeah,
with?
come do whatever. You
I'll
own
be
this. This is
socially
yours.
distanced.
Socially distanced. Everyone's going to get in with us. Okay, cool. Let me take these off too. Okay.
Looking good, everyone.
Smile.
I didn't take any knees.
Yeah.
I don't have my knees. I love you, Joyce.
Get her? Awesome. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. Awesome. Thank you, everybody. Come on out and do your own pictures. Fallon, it's all yours.
Thank you. I want to post up of this also.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta get a couple of pictures. Let's get a picture of you and the clock.
My pants? Yeah, of course I can. More color. Oh yeah. It's like how many rows of color do you have?
I just wanted to be signed with the strap.
Get it? Awesome. Beautiful. Awesome. Yeah.
Way to go.
Nice day. Yes. Beautiful day. Okay.
A little sweaty, guys. Oh my god, I thought you wanted to take a picture of it. Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah, Fallon, I forgot. You got these. That was in my notes. I forgot to mention that. Go ahead, give them all your back. Go ahead. That's right. I totally forgot to mention that. Yeah, we can do. It's gotta be something fun, right? We can do something. You're awesome. Bye, everyone. I'll do it. You sit.
Easy to use and comfy.
Glasses or without? I'll take them off too.
My nose pieces of my peace sign, guys. I made it, and that's what I had. Nice to see you.
They're yawning right now. Awesome, thank you.
Get some cookies.
I did. Because we're in public.
Come on.
I'll take it later.
Tell me what you want me to do. Stand.
Jim, you've got you beat with your shoes.
Yeah, I know. What's that all about? My pleasure. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time. Oh, my pleasure. It means a lot. 100%. Listen, we're all in this together. We're all one big family, right? Not always a happy family, but what family is. Yeah, there's no such thing. I always say to my kids, even when I'm mad at you, I still love you. Don't ever confuse mad and love, right? 100%. Oh, that's good.
Carry on.
I will.
I'm just gonna stand in the shade over at the rock store where.
Okay, walk towards me. Ready? Good girl. Sorry, I didn't want you to do it.
Hey, how are ya? I didn't want you know with masks, it's hard to tell. Well, the masks and glasses, right?
I know.
People wait. I'm good, how you doing?
I was just telling
The what? Yeah.
I'm calling them the young. Okay. Now what is? Do you want me to take her?
Come on.
We're gonna be on the tour.
So all you're
I'll do the regular paperwork. Yes. And I look out the window and I'm like, oh, good morning. What are you doing?
Do you want to do anything or are we doing anything? Oh, it's your call. You can do B-sides. Do you want me to kneel? You want to wave? You want to smile? Okay, let's do it. We got 4. That's perfect. So which way is Y? Y, M. So is C this way?
And I'm out.
You got to go A. That's awesome. I love it. That was brilliant.
Which way? What's that your head went back? Let me do one more. I got it. Thank you. Oh, look at that. Okay. That's perfect. Now one without the... Perfect. Now the Beatles walk.
No, we could
So
just
the
do
Beatles walk,
NFC.
eh? So yeah. So the Beatles walk. Yeah. How do they do that? They're all kind
So
of like
everyone... Oh, they're going this way. They're facing this way. So you kind of got to be... You got to hold
We're
one
gonna
foot
hold
out.
our foot up.
Well,
I can't.
or their hands, like you're walking through the hands and the walk this way.
And the hands too. Get the hands. Okay. Do I do this one? Okay.
Kind of put your head up.
Maybe we get my sock up.
You should have rolled your hands up.
I know. I should. Whoa.
I don't think we're supposed to be looking at the
Do
camera.
we look forward or what way do we look at?
Either way.
Okay, look forward. Okay, here we go.
I need to do yoga more.
Good? Eric, can you make it look a little more natural? No.
You know, there's always a critic. Always a critic.
What if we all just started walking? You guys try to get some back?
Yeah, that also works.
Okay, let's go. We'll do that.
Oh, I gotta bring up my camera again.
Keep our exact distance. Okay, come right behind it.
Walk like
Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. How was that? Was that good?
Did you
One take? Okay, good.
We're good.
I gotta be on a call with a bunch.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Thank you so much.
I know. I gotta be. Thank you very much.
Okay, I have to take another
I gotta be on a mayor's call. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good.
And yeah, keep me posted. Oh, thanks, Freddie. Yeah, anything PhD can do for you or out or anything. You know. Okay, thanks. Yeah, sure. Email me or Facebook. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. That's my alley.
Remember, like in school, we have like I would say get like 10 kids together, each older kids, and we had like this play day outside.
I'd love to do like your camp day camp or stuff, you know. Yeah, I'll keep you posted. Or yeah, let me know after COVID, obviously, but now's the time to think about it.
So you're assuming that COVID's gonna be better? I like your optimism. Of course. I agree 100%.